I started basketball when I was 7 years old. We had just moved to a better part of town, and this lady, Miss Nancy, I'll never forget her. She came and knocked on our door. We had no idea who she was, and she asked my parents if I could play with her daughter on this church league basketball team. It was not something that I knew I wanted to do. I was actually a cheerleader, so this was not something that I was too excited about, but I just went out there, and then I eventually just fell in love with the game. My experience with AAU basketball was a little different from most people. It was more about just having fun. And you know, most people, it was all, you gotta train so you can get into college, while I was just out there having fun. I was having so much fun playing that I didn't even realize that I had won Defensive Player of the Year 4 times in a row. So I first found out about Auburn my senior year of high school. The head coach had called me to her office, and she had told me that she had received the email from Auburn and that they were interested in me. And I was thinking to myself, Auburn. First thing I thought of was when Alabama kicked that field goal and Auburn ran it back for that touchdown. My mom is a huge Alabama fan. I just remember her screaming and yelling. I was like, oh yeah, I know Auburn, that's a great school, and you know, I would like to get in contact with them. I wanted to stay in Texas, but my parents told me that I should get out of Texas because I've been there my whole life, and there's a lot of things out there that I should see and experience. So I came to Auburn during A-Day. I just fell in love with Auburn. It's like my home away from home. Injuries have been a part of my basketball career my whole life. The worst part is probably I get migraines a lot. Most of the time I'm playing, especially with the band and everything. 90% of the time I have a migraine while I'm out there. I just like winning, not so much that it's basketball. It's just so much the winning part. So that's how I'm able to push through, because I don't want to lose. My injuries are just temporary, like they're not forever, so I can't sit there and dwell on it. I love to compete and I love to win, so I just remember that, and it helps me to work harder so I can get back faster. I teach the younger ones that defense is 100% effort and having energy. I make sure to let them know that it's not a skill, effort is everything.
Now we in the four line, four hard line, play D line, talk about line, house spotlight, house spotlight, house spotlight.
As a senior class, we're trying to make sure that we leave our mark. We've been to the NCAA tournament before, and we're trying to make it back. But it's not just about making it back. We're trying to make it further in the tournament than we ever have before.